And these struggles go directly back into the ending of the book, which talks about um, the historical, beings that changed, like how the political will of the country changed, and immigration, especially from Mexico and South of America, became a political hotbed issue. And she writes about this as growing up in El Paso, seeing it right there on the front lines, being right there next to Juarez. She talks about being the, quote, salsa and Chicano history, end quote, talking about how important that is for, it makes everything go as far as Chicano history. She's the chip that dips into her experience is one that is not unique. I mean, it is, but that others have faced very similar experiences like this. These experiences are very relevant in today's time because they're still happening. Political will of the country right now is fighting over whether or not we can open borders or what's going to happen with that, and nobody wants to talk about these things. They're very difficult topics and problems. And that's why it was important to read this book for class, coming back to all of this, because if we don't understand these problems in a historical sense, especially talking about her, this book is about almost 70 or 80 years old now, from her condition, from when she was writing about in the 40s and 50s. And these problems are still problems that we're facing today, if not even greater ones. The children in our schools are struggling because multi-language learners are being left behind. The curriculum isn't being designed to help these people catch up. And if we don't get a grapple on these situations as teachers and as educators and as the education system as a whole, for me as a teacher, this means that it's only going to continue to get harder as I go further in my profession and try to help these students grapple with all of the problems they may have in their lives. Thank you for listening.